So, you know how the Insane Clown Posse, like 10, 15 years ago, had a song called was it Miracles? With fucking magnets, yo, how do they work? Well, today's video, we're not going to be talking about magnets or how they work, but we are going to be talking about age ratings because we know how they work. Okay, that's a stupid fucking intro. I'm going to be honest. Hello, welcome to 2017. This is Darko3 here with another video. This is my first video of 2017, so I hope everyone's going to enjoy this one. And it's kind of topical considering everyone has had their video games for Christmas. So now is our chance to find out whether people understand what age ratings are. And chances are, a lot of people in my demographic probably do know what age ratings are, but a lot of people in the older ages who don't play video games, or people who don't play video games in general, have no idea what the age ratings mean. So, here in the UK we've got 3. We've got 3+, I think it's 7+, 12, 15, and 18. I think the 15 has actually become 16 now. I think those are right. I don't know what the US ones are, but I know they've got M and they've got adults only, which is a weird one. We don't have that. But the thing with these is that you'll find a fair number of parents who don't play video games will end up buying an 18 or a 15 or something for their 6-year-old. And then they'll see what the game actually is and they'll complain and they'll be like, this game should not have been released, it shouldn't be allowed, kids should not be allowed to play it. The thing is, they don't realise that they've bought the game. The age rating is clearly posted. Under British law, we have to clearly state what the age rating is if you're selling a physical copy. And you've actively ignored it. You've actively ignored the fucking age rating and you've given it to your kid. Regardless of whether your kid is mature enough to understand that it's a video game, or your kid is only a little bit younger than the age rating recommends. And this is something that's been going on for years now. I'm talking years. We've had this debate about age ratings for a good 20 odd years now. And the major thing about the age ratings is that no one fucking listens to what they are. So we've got GTA, which has always been an 18. Always. Ever since its inception, it's been an 18 because its primary thing is killing people, stealing cars, and doing other criminal things in general. And that, I'd say, definitely fits under an 18 rating. There are some games which are a little bit between the age ratings. But I think with a lot of things, if your child is kind of mature for their age and their understanding of a lot of things, you're probably safe with certain things. But there's a fair number of games out there that even now, and I'm 27, I would not in a million years let a child play various things, even from the PS2 era and the PS1 era. There is no hope, there's no chance in hell that if I ever had kids and I was showing them, getting them introduced to games, I would not let them play Manhunt at all. Possibly if they're 16 or something, yeah, they'd be able to Manhunt, but I would never, ever, even being supervised. Sure, you can let your kids play things supervised. You know, your kid wants to drive around in GTA and you're supervising them, fine. I don't see an issue. As long as you direct them away from the things which are harmful to them or whatever like that, there's no issue. But things like Manhunt, there is no way you can supervise your kid playing Manhunt and have an acceptable content for them to play, because Manhunt's MO is 100% killing. And some of the kills are pretty fucking graphic. Putting a plastic bag over a guy's head and suffocating him to death. Jesus, that's pretty out there. And a lot of people don't realise this. Manhunt was banned for a while. I think I've got a copy of it. I better have a copy. I do. Sorry. I do have a copy of Manhunt. I'm going to have to cut that little piece out. I do have a copy of Manhunt. And Manhunt and Manhunt 2 are prime examples of what is an 18 here in the UK and what would be an AO in the US. Hell, it's probably never even been released in Australia or Germany because you guys have bloody archaic age rules. Holy crap, your age rules are ridiculous. Like, complete trash, those age ratings. Jesus Christ. And your censorship rules. What the hell? But yeah. So essentially what got me thinking about this rant in general was Christmas, with parents buying their kids a ton of games which they're obviously not mature enough for. Parents, I'm not going to lecture you on this. I'm sure a lot of you are responsible, pay attention to what your kids are playing, and you are well aware of the limits of your child and how cognizant they are of the game not being reality, and the things that you can do in the game don't necessarily correlate to what you are allowed to do in real life. Like, fine. But in general, the age ratings are there for a very good reason, and that's because the BBFC in the UK have looked at the content and they've gone, right, this is what's in there. There's violence, there's sexual content, there's swearing, there's cartoon violence, there's drug use, there's all these various things, and we've all got these little symbols on the UK and Europe. We've got these little symbols which denote what is in the game along with the age rating. So you can have drug use, or portrayals of drug use, portrayals of sexual conduct, references to sex, bad language, violence, and all these other things. They are thinking of putting an age thing on for sexism. Fuck off. No, you don't need it. Jesus Christ. But that should essentially just come under bad language, because if GTA and sexism. Or you can kill a prostitute. So? It's a mechanic. A prostitute's an NPC. You can kill NPCs. It's part of the mechanics. It's not specifically shooting women. Anyway, that's an entirely different rant for sexism in gaming. I would have touched on it in previous rants, but not this one. But yeah, what brought me to this was Christmas and stuff, but also Twitch. Now, Twitch, Hitbox, and Beam are now kind of like the three big game, and YouTube are the three main big game streaming sites. And Beam basically says if you set your stream to mature, 18 plus, and you say in the video on your stream's title that it's 18 plus, you can basically get away with most things as long as the game isn't like outright purely 100% porn. So a lot of visual novels are probably off that, because a lot of them do have sexual content, especially if they're direct from Japan or translated in America from J-List and stuff. But in general, you're fine, including genital jousting, because it's a tongue-in-cheek game about penises and butts. So Twitch, however, is a lot more draconian with their rules of what you can stream. It's got to the stage with what's on Twitch in that what's the point of having the mature audiences button, which pops up a thing saying this is for mature audiences and all that. What's the point of having that button if you're gonna stop us from being able to play various games anyway? We're not allowed to play Hatred because of, I don't know, the game is nowhere near as good as people say. Nowhere near as good as people say. And it's actually, I reckon I can find a more violent game that's fine to play on stream. I'm gonna be honest with you there. But basically, it's any game that's rated as an adults-only title in the US system. First, that fucks all of us Europeans, because we don't have an adults-only rating. We have to look that shit up. So what could be an 18 for us is an adults-only for you guys, which means we can't stream it on Twitch. Fucking stupid. You wouldn't be able to play Manhunt. And you can't play Indigo Prophecy or Fahrenheit. It's Indigo Prophecy in the US, it's Fahrenheit here in the UK. You can't play the director's cut version for some reason, but you can play the normal version. And I don't know what the difference is, but it seems very arbitrary, that thing. And then they also got things like Senran Kagura? Senran Kagura Estival Versus isn't allowed. And we're like, because it's a sex game. I don't know what Senran Kagura they've been playing, but as far as I can tell, it's a beat 'em up. I'm sure the outfits get damaged and there's boobage, but you don't see any actual nipple or anything like that. It's just the clothes rip. Like, Hyperdimension Neptunia is allowed. Senran Kagura isn't. I don't get that. Twitch, you need to figure out what you're fucking doing with your age ratings, because I can't follow it, and half of it just seems arbitrary. It's like, I don't like it, it's not allowed. So that's Twitch's system in a nutshell. It's pretty stupid. Like, you're not allowed various things anyway. But yeah. But age ratings in general, they seem to be very fast and loose. Some of the age ratings I've found in various things, they don't seem to correlate with what they've got. Like, it turns out Oreimo, which is an anime, the first volume is rated 18 by our age rating system, and I have no idea why. But things like Luther, which is pretty gritty, is a 15. It's weird. But yeah, age rating systems are a little bit out there. No one seems to follow them, but points to you guys if you do follow them. There are tons of things. The consistency between all of the regions, it needs a lot of work. They need to figure out something here, and especially Germany and Australia, who get shafted completely. But yes, guys, let me know what you think about age ratings in the comments below. Let me know if you like how the age ratings are done, if you think we need work, if you think that the parents are at the end of it completely responsible for their child playing an 18 rated game. I'd say it is their responsibility completely. It's nothing to do with the developers having to censor things because a kid might play it, even though it's clearly marketed as an 18. But yeah, let me know what you think. I do like seeing your comments down below. If you are new to this channel and you like what you see, please click that subscribe button. Also, click the like and leave me a comment down below. Always nice to have you guys interacting and having some new people around the place. But tune in for another video very soon. I'm trying to do a rant video every week, or a video every week, which is my resolution for this. So you should have at least 52 videos this year. But otherwise, guys, have a very good evening, morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you may be. And I will see you all in the next video, which is probably going to be the eBay rant. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.